So we are back once again with all our compliances video that we have been bringing to you on our YouTube channel, and we employ you to watch, subscribe, and comment on our YouTube channel. You can reach out to us for all your business compliances, from CAC to taxes to your accounting, software implementation, and your industry compliances, your TIN identification number, and every business compliances that you need. Remember, it's just barely 20 days to the end of 2025, and the new Nigerian tax reform is coming into force next year, 2026, 1st of January, and you need to start putting things in place now so that you get yourself ready and you will not be on any pressure. So in today's video, we are bringing you businesses that can be registered with CAC. Of course, any foundation of business starts with Corporate Affairs Commission. And when you get the foundation of your business right, you know that you are starting on a good note because the foundation is right. We are Solotune Consulting. We are accredited CAC agents, and you can reach out to us on all our social media platforms. We are on LinkedIn, we are on Facebook, we are on Twitter, and of course, this is our YouTube channel. Ensure you subscribe and refer us to businesses. So you come along with us in today's video. Businesses that can be registered with Corporate Affairs Commission. So it is very important that you get this right from the beginning so that you lay a very strong foundation for your business from the beginning. So, and that's why we have been bringing you all this enlightenment video, all this educative video for all your business compliances. So I'll be sharing my screen as you follow us in this video. So any business that you'll be doing, of course, must be legal, must be legitimate, must not be a criminal business. Definitely, it must be backed up by the law. So, and that's why we are ensuring that you have all this information at hand so that you do the right thing that you're supposed to do. And you don't need to, stress yourself too much. You can reach out to us because we are accredited CAC agents and we lay a very strong foundation for your business registration. So any business can be registered. So far it is legal, it is a legitimate business. It can be registered with CAC, and that is the first starting point of laying a strong foundation for your business. So businesses that can be registered with CAC in Nigeria, so we'll be giving you all the information that you need. So the first business here is what we call business name, otherwise known as enterprise and venture. It is the least form of business because it is very simple and straightforward and direct to register. So example is the sole proprietorship that we all know. And example of business here is maybe Solotune Enterprises, right? Solotune Venture. That's an example of a business name. It is a sole proprietorship kind of business. And the list of business that can be registered here is, of course, there can be one or two, partners in the business, so which can be registered as a partnership business. We have so many freelancers these days. that are working remotely, maybe doing one or two things for themselves, so they can register under this business name. And then we have individual service providers. So if you are a one person providing some services, you can register under business name. It is a very small structure. There's no too much, formalities. It's simple, and the registration is not complex. Then we have small shops. If you're operating a small shops, boutiques, POS businesses. Last year, 2024, CAC actually put up a circular that all POS businesses should be registered. And they've brought it up again that all POS businesses should be registered. So even if you are operating a POS, you can also register. We've had people that are doing POS that have registered their business name with us. So we have small shops just selling some things. You can register. Anybody doing business at all, regardless of the level of that business, you can register it. So far, that's what you are doing. You can register it, even if you are doing it by the side, a side hustle, like we usually call it. You should register it, formalize that business. Then we have barbing, hairdressing, salon. You can also register the business. It doesn't take anything away from you. Register it. Then we have food vendors, catering services. You can register it as well. Logistics, delivery services, any business at all, so far it is legal and legitimate. You are offering one service, product, or the other. Register it. If it is small, register it under business name. And that is why we are here to help you with your business registration and getting it right from the beginning. So this business name is best suited for small to medium businesses looking for low cost and simple compliance. So that is what this business name is suitable for, and it is a list of the business registration with CAC. The second one is limited liability company. Limited liability company. So a company registered with share capital. So that is limited liability company. There's what we call share capital. We brought you a video on share capital for designated businesses or companies. So you can check it on our YouTube channel here. So this limited liability company includes businesses like private company limited by shares, which is usually called limited company. So it is most common. It is the most common company type. This is the company type that is most common all over Nigeria. Then it is suitable for SMEs, small and medium enterprises, tech startups, agencies, consultancies, professional business organization. So this limited liability company is suitable for them. So example of businesses in this limited liability company are real estate company, construction company, oil and gas servicing company, technology company, consulting firm, that's professional services, import and export business, e-commerce brand. So these are the example of private company limited by shares. So if you have money and you are trying to look at which business type should I register to start my business, you can watch this video and get a clearer understanding on the business that you can register. And you can also reach out to us. We will advise you and also assist you with the business registration at a competitive fee. The second part under limited liability company is public company limited by shares. So we have private company limited by shares. We also have public company limited by shares, which we usually call PLC. So for large companies intending to raise funds from the public or list on the stock exchange is what we call public company limited by shares. So their shares are traded on the stock of the stock exchange, on the floor of the stock exchange. So they raise funds from the public by selling their shares to the public. So these are the companies that are suitable for public company limited by shares. Why private company also owns shares, but their own shares are not traded on the floor of the stock exchange. Why company public company limited by shares are traded on the stock exchange. So there are so many formalities for this. Then the third business registration under CAC is company limited by guarantee. Company limited by guarantee. It is LTD/GTE. It is used for non-profit organization, which we usually call NGOs, foundations, associations, clubs, charity organization, religious or humanitarian bodies. So it requires so many, approvers, and the Attorney General or some will be aware of it and all of that, because they deal with public goods. So there are so many formalities that will be required in this type of business registration. Then number 4, registration of CAC is unlimited company. Unlimited company. It is the opposite of limited company. So it is very rare type of business in Nigeria, even though there are companies that are registered under unlimited company, but it is not so common like limited liability company. So it is rare type. Owners have unlimited liability. So that means the liability of the owners of this type of company is unlimited. So what are they used for? It is used for special purpose firms needing high financial secrecy. That is what it is used for. Then some financial or investment companies can also register under this unlimited company. So you must know the type of business you want to do and the category that your registration will fall under. So that is why we are bringing you all this enlightenment video, so that you can get it right from the foundation. Number 5 here is incorporated trustees. Incorporated trustees. So it is used for community groups and organizations with trustees. They include churches, professional associations, society, social clubs, unions, cultural groups. They are just like form of, social gathering, community-based kind of registration. It is non-for-profit making as well. So here we have common examples of businesses registered daily with CAC, Corporate Affairs Commissions. So we have service-based businesses. So if you are dealing with service businesses, whatever the type of services, so far it is legal, it is legitimate, you can register with CAC. Then consulting, like we, Horizon Consult, we are registered with CAC. Of course, we are accredited CAC agents like business, HR, finance, tax, are registered under CAC. We have ICT/tech services and also register here. Cyber security, photography and videography. Some people will say that why will I be registering photography? Because we are doing a business, we are offering service to people. Register it. It is good for you and for your brand as well. Event planning, commercial/retail, supermarkets. So if you are looking for business that you can do, these are examples of the businesses we are bringing to you. Fashion stores, wholesale, distribution, electronics stores. Like all these electronic stores now, many of them are not registered. And we have so many of them everywhere in every towns and cities, but they are not registered. So far you are set out for business, you are set out to sell products or services, ensure you formalize it, register it. It is good for your brand. Professional practices, you also register with CAC. Legal firms, like law firm that we all know, requires NBA, Nigerian Bar Association. So you'll be called to bar before you can have this kind of firm. Accounting slash tax firms, like we consulting firm, we also have our ICANN professional certificate as well. Engineering firms need current, that's their professional certification to be compliance. Then construction and real estate, they also need to be registered. Building slash construction companies, facilities management firms, real estate agency, interior design firms, transport and logistics, then haulage companies, delivery companies, vehicle leasing, agriculture, farming ventures, agro-allied processing, agro-export companies, health and wellness businesses, pharmacies, that they also need PCN license will be required. Then clinics, some additional certification will be needed. You need to be registered as a professional nurse, doctor, hospitals, labs, diagnosis centers. So all these are the businesses that can be registered with CAC. So if you are looking for any type of business to register, you can check on our YouTube channel, or you can feel free to reach out to us. So we are Tozon Consulting. We are a professional consulting firm. You can reach out to us and we can serve as your tax consultant, as your compliance consultant, as your external auditors, or any compliance that you required for your business to stay compliant. You can always reach out to us on our contact line here on WhatsApp. You can email us. You can also visit our website. You can check us on our social media platform, and also ensure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So we are rooting for your business, and we look forward to you reaching out to us to work with you. So until we meet again in another video, stay compliant.